Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. If you're watching this video, you're about to have a lot of fun. We're doing the Dynasty Comic Vault. Comic books, most of them graded. We've got some other hits as well. Kind of like our normal vault breaks, but this is the 5th version of our comic book break, and it's put together by the shipping guru himself, Trevor. Say something.
Thanks.
Say something for yourself. And his cronies.
I love doing this.
That would be me. I'm his crony. I'm just here for moral support. So we just randomized for what case we are going to use. Let me give you the Dynasty Breaks floor cam here. So we are using case 2 of 3. We have 3 total cases. There are 12 hits inside this case. There are 12 of you in the break. Everyone gets an item. You get to pick them draft style. So what's going to happen is I'm going to open the box. Trevor is going to talk a little bit about each item. We are not going to talk value. We are not going to go into any of that. So drafting is going to be a skill for you guys, but we will give you information about each comic. He will be typing the hits in as we go. And then after we've shown every item, I'm going to randomize your names in random.org 4 times. We're still looking for Sterling. Sterling has not checked in yet. Hopefully he's here. Scott down to James Kahn. We'll mix your names up. That'll be our draft order, 1 through 12. We will then give you about 3 minutes to trade. You can trade picks. You can say, hey, I'll give you the 8 spot and $100 to move up to the 2 spot, or you can trade down. If you get a bottom 3 pick, you get a bonus item. We will show the 3 bonus items at the very end of the break when we are completely done. I will type the bonus items in right here, and then we will get to draft those. You guys will get to draft those in reverse order. If you get the last pick, you get the first choice of a bonus item. If you get the 11th spot, you go next. 10th spot will get the last bonus. So we'll have a little mini draft here for the bottom 3 spots. If you trade your bottom 3 spot, your bonus goes with it. So it does make those spots a little more desirable for trades. So here we go. I'll chime in a little bit from time to time, but mainly Trevor's going to be helping you out with any info. And we got little information cards and stuff, so enjoy. And again, the bonus items are going to be in envelopes here. I'll sit those on the table here. There's some something for Trev to chew on during the break. Keep the jaw strong. All right, so we have our bonus items will not be revealed until the very end. Obviously, I can tell you it looks like 2 full-size items and 1 smaller one here. And I will sit these on our breaking table where you guys can kind of see that. All right, we're going to start off with a non-comic book. I'm already a little jealous that somebody's going to get this. There's some more things to chew on. This is the first time in Dynasty Breaks history that we have a graded video game. I'll let Trev talk a little bit about the grading company and all that. This is Spot.
7-Up video game.
Let's get a boom. Get a boom on that. Have you ever had a WATA graded item?
Oh yeah, WATA is the #1 grading company for video games.
So this game is sealed, guys. It still has the seal on it. It has not been opened. The seal grade is an A. The overall grade is an 8.5. So that is the original NES game. You know, we have Spot in our background quite a bit here at Dynasty. I'll probably talk more about this item than any of the comics. But that is a sealed video game. And here's your, I guess you would call these, Trev, would you call these subgrades?
Yeah, the seal grade is an A, is really good.
And the box grade is an 8.5. Pretty cool stuff, man. So Spot the video game. And we'll get this in some sort of plastic so the case doesn't scratch. Very substantial case there.
Yeah, this thing is a freaking hefty-duty case.
You can hit somebody with it if you want. All right, next up, I'll show the card. I'll hand the card to Trev, and then I'll show the cover while he talks about it. And you guys can pause your video if you wish on this. But this is, tell me if I'm wrong, is this a sketch cover?
It's a blank sketch cover by Alex Coten of Steel. 9.8.
All right, steel sketch cover.
Awesome artist.
I mean, that's probably about how it would look if I drew it.
Yeah.
Pretty close. I mean, you know, it's not quite that good, but yeah, if I drew it, it'd be close to that. 9.8. And for those of you that are not huge comic folks that are in this, 9.8 is basically PSA 10.
Yeah.
And a Beckett 10 would be like a 9.9 or a 10.
Yeah.
You see those very often?
No, they're a lot rarer than Beckett 10. A 9.9 or a 10 is like extremely rare.
Okay.
Extremely.
So 9.8 is what you're shooting for?
Yeah.
All right. Next up. This one's actually named after Trevor. This is Superboy. What do we got?
Superboy number 9, 9.8, first appearance of King Shark.
First appearance of King Shark. Was he going to have his own movie at one point?
I don't think he was going to have his own movie. He's been in the Suicide Squad movie.
Okay, that's what it was. I knew this had some popularity bump.
And he's freaking hilarious on Harley Quinn. If you watch that R-rated cartoon that's on HBO.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
All right, this is a 9.8. What year is this? This is
94.
1994. It's a 9.8. This is the newsstand version. Why is the newsstand version better?
I don't think that's a newsstand.
It's not?
No.
Well, we will have some of those later, and Trevor's going to tell you why they're better. So that's not a newsstand. Never mind. Playoff football cards. Can we get a boom for that? Back when packs did not have anything inside of them except base cards. Little sports cards action there. All right, next up, we've got X-Men. I'm going to let Trevor kind of talk about the first appearance here and tell us what we're looking at. X-Men. What do we got?
This is the first appearance of Jubilation Lee. Jubilee.
All right, this
1989.
is 89, and this is the Uncanny X-Men, what is it, 244? From May 1989 in a 9.4. What do you know about that character, first appearance of him? Pretty popular character.
Oh, yeah. She's the character that pretty much started the animated series, Wolverine and her.
All right, X-Men, Uncanny X-Men. All right. This is the Dave of comic books. This is the Dave of comic books. Not Brand Eck, number 1. This is the Dave of comic books. Explain this one.
This is the first Marvel parody and first appearance of Four Bushmen.
The first appearance of Four Bushmen. This is a parody on Marvel Comics. And I think this is a Marvel comic, right?
Yep.
Marvel making fun of itself. Not Brand Eck, number 1, 1967.
12 center.
There you go. So here's your, and that's your hero. I think he's wearing a pot on his head from the kitchen. I'm not kidding. I think that's what he's wearing. So this is a Marvel parody from the 60s. Who says a comic book has to be good, is what it says on the top. Not Brand Eck, 9.4. 9.4. First parody. Trevor, can I have this one? Okay, I want this one. This is Transformers, and I'll show the card briefly. Transformers number 8. From back when Trevor and I were little squirts running around.
First appearance of the Dinobots. Grimlock, Slag, Sludge, Snarl, and Swoop.
Gesundheit. There you go.
From 1985. One of the first Transformer comics I ever had.
That's crazy. Issue number 8. The Dinobots are coming out. Issue 8. 1985. And that's, again, probably the highest graded example, I would guess.
Yeah.
Probably not a...
There's probably not a 9.9. Usually a 9.9 or a 10 is going to be like a metal cover or an acetate cover that doesn't have any defects. It's like really...
It's condition insensitive.
Exactly.
All right, so there you go, Captain America. Reach for the stars. Remember that, kids. Reach for the stars. Dinobots, first appearance. Transformers. All right, next up is going to be from 2022. Catwoman number 43. What do we got here?
We got Jenny Frison art and signature. First appearance of Red Claw.
Is this a sketch?
No.
This is not a sketch. It is autographed. It's silver ink. And is that the artist?
Very popular artist. Yes.
All right. Artist signed that one. I like the cover. Can't whistle. From 2022. And that is, I guess, a variant cover.
Yep.
There's Batman. On the variant covers, like, how do you get a variant cover? What's the ways people get those? For us card guys that are watching.
I mean, you get every store gets variant covers. It depends on what they order.
Okay, so it costs a little more if you want to acquire a variant cover.
Yeah, variant covers usually are like $1 or $2 more cover price.
Okay.
Than a standard cover.
All right, cool. Yeah, Justin, we'd love to have you in one of these. I mean, well, Trevor would. Superman #1 from 1987. You're going to have to tell me about the first appearance and what the character is. Who is this? Who we got here?
First appearance on Metallo. This is the #1 of Superman's second volume, 1987, when they rebooted.
First time they rebooted?
Yep.
Really? Okay. I would not have guessed that. That's awesome. There is Metallo, I'm guessing. Kryptonite Heart, perhaps? 1987. I like the cover. You know there's not very many covers that are in yellow. Did you know that?
Yeah, right.
Didn't you say that?
Well, older covers like that, there's a lot of yellow. New covers, there's really not.
There's no yellow.
They don't use yellow a lot anymore.
Wax On. Sorry, Karate Kid.
Wax On.
That's right. All right, going old school. Iron Man and Submariner #1 from 1968. George was in his late 80s back then. We're going old. We're going, you call this vintage?
Oh, yeah.
What do we got?
It's the first team up, Iron Man and Submariner. Predates both Iron Man 1 and Submariner #1. It's a 1968 comic, and it's a 9.0, which is extremely high.
High grade vintage. I'm going to try to give you guys a little bit better shot on these covers. We don't have a great camera for this type of break. So basically, they were in this comic together, and then they both got their
own comics.
Got their own comics. Yeah. Okay.
They had both had their first appearances previously, but then they did this before they each had their own comic.
There you go. And we're looking for people who like to draw. They're looking for people that like to draw. They came to the right place.
They were trying to find artists back in the day. They were hiring people off the street.
That's what we did. We hired a shipping guru right off the street. I found him outside. Spider-Man versus Wolverine #1, 1987. What do we got?
This is a newsie.
All right. I told you we're going to have a newsstand. I told you. Newsstand is going to have the barcode, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is a newsstand better than a normal version?
Because newsstands were put on a newsstand, like at a convenience store or a supermarket, and they were just damaged a lot easier. They didn't last. People just threw them on there. So they're a lot rarer as far as good condition ones.
This is CBCS graded, which, guys, if you don't know that, it's owned by Beckett. So there's your newsstand edition. Spider-Man versus Wolverine 1. 9.4. Pretty good grade, correct?
Yeah. Classic cover. Near mint.
Love that. Love it. Alien Legion on the back. There you go. Justin's favorite video game.
Which just came, is making a comeback. I think they're going to have a TV show of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Got a comic that just came out.
Dun 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 dun. Super Mario Brothers #1. I'll have Trevor explain the second Mario series to us. I love this cover. Too bad Carly abandoned us. She would want to see this. Super Mario Brothers #1. So this is what is this, a reboot of the Mario?
Yeah, just a reboot of the comic book.
Okay.
That came out for the game.
So they did have an original comic that would have been older than this.
Mm-hmm.
So this was 1991. Valiant Comics. Am I guessing right that they're not still around, or are they still around?
They're not around anymore, I don't think.
Okay. Love the cover. Super Mario Brothers #1. And on the back, it's Doc and Marty. I'm sorry. Boom it. Doc and Marty. Now it's your. Is this the NES game? What is that?
Probably, or the Atari. Was it 91?
That might Atari.
NES.
NES game. I like it. All right, Daredevil Volume 2, number 10 is up next. Tell us about it. What do you got?
We got the origin of Echo. Her TV show is about to come out this next month on Disney Plus.
Is this Echo?
And she's in the Daredevil universe. She's fights the Kingpin, and
okay.
Like I said, they're about to have her TV series come out here pretty soon.
All right, Daredevil.
David Mack painted cover. Love his art.
So Daredevil number V2, or number V2, number 10.
Volume 2, number 10.
Okay. It's from 2000, 9.8 grade. Good shot there. And got Spidey on the back.
Spidey.
And all these were CGC, I guess, except for one.
Except for one.
We do have bonus items. That was it for the case. So, guys, we're going to randomize for draft order. Give me 1 second here. We'll turn down the sound. We'll be right back for that. All right, guys, I am back. Thank you for giving us a second there. We're going to randomize for draft order. We still have 2 cases of this left. We're probably going to do these on Monday nights. Not 100% sure. Next Monday there is an NFL playoff game, so we may alter our schedule a little bit and do a different day. Let's go while Trevor's typing these in. Trevor's going to be typing in all the hits here. We will be randomizing for draft order. And again, if you get a bottom 3 pick, you're going to get one of these bonus items. We're going to go in reverse order. 12 gets to pick one, 11 picks the next one, and 10 gets the last bonus remaining. Not going to show those till the very end. Scott down to James. We're going to randomize 4 times, and then we are going to take a 3-minute break. You guys can try to trade if you want during that break. All right, here we go. 4 times. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Draft order is, and oh, I hope he shows up. Sterling was not here. Sterling is the number 1 pick down to Andrew CHA. Going to pick at 12. So Rudy, Adam L, and Andrew will get a bonus item unless they move out of their spots. 4 times. Guys, the draft is not starting yet. We're going to put a 3-minute clock. We'll turn down the sound while Trevor finishes typing. Feel free to trade. We'll be right back. All right, Trev is typing in very beautifully there. Beautiful typing. He's using the home row and everything. He's typing in those hits. We've got about a minute and a half on trades. Sterling, I hope you are here, buddy. If you are not, we're going to have to randomize for your selection. Pretty rough to get the first pick and have to randomize. Oh, man. Yeah, I hate that, but Sterling, if you're not here, you're not here. I don't have any way to get a hold of you either. Please put a number, please put like a cell phone number on your account. If you go to your billing details on our website, click on my account, edit my billing address. There is a space for a phone number. You guys can always put that. I can text you then from my computer if I ever need to get a hold of you for anything. If we have a shipping issue or I can't get a hold of you during a break, it's good to have that on your account, guys. Otherwise, I'm sending you an email and you may not check it until tomorrow. I have emailed Sterling, but I haven't heard back. And join our trading post. Join our trading post, guys. I don't see any trade talk, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to, I guess I am going to use the clock for Sterling. We'll say 2 minutes, and after that, guys, we're not going to really need a clock. We're going to use the honor system. We'll try to keep this moving along. We do have 3 bonus items to show at the very end. So we're going to go ahead and start. Sterling, you are on the clock. 2 minutes, bud. I hope you're here.
There you go. That should be good.
All right. Well, TJ, I understand what you're saying, but actually it's better for you guys. In theory, if Sterling is not here, then maybe a better comic falls to you guys. So I would think it's better for everybody.
Except for Sterling.
Yeah, I mean, John, I'm kind of with John. Just better stuff for you guys.
No, he'll get randomized.
Yeah, we're going to randomize for his hit. Guys, please don't affect anybody in chat that's watching. Don't want to affect anybody's selection. So can't believe this comic's still here. This one's worth this much. We'll try to avoid that. I didn't mention that. Please do not affect the draft. All right, Sterling, last call. Last call. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. I don't think we're going to need the clock. Last call, Sterling. Joel with the popcorn emoji. I love it. All right, I'm going to randomize all the hits. And Sterling, we did try to get a hold of you via email. You don't appear to be in our trading post on Facebook. I don't have a phone number on your account. You can add that in our billing address section. You can edit that on your dynastybreaks.com account. But I did send you an email, and I have not heard back from you. Let me double check that. So maybe Sterling just couldn't be here and he wanted to be in the break. That's fine. All right, here we go. 4 times is what we do on Mondays. The item on top after 4 is going to go to Sterling. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The Catwoman Jenny Fusion. Frizen. Not prison. Frizen. It's going to go to Sterling. There we go. Catwoman goes over to Sterling. Joel, who is also, his nickname is Catwoman. He's up next. Only on weekends. Yeah, we tried, Sterling. I'm sorry, bud.
That's a good one to get, though. It's one of my favorite artists.
Hey, it's a signed comic. It's a 9.8. Catwoman's on it. She's looking good. You know what I mean. One of Trevor's favorite artists.
Is there a parrot in here?
They call Joel Catwoman in Utah. He never cuts his hair.
Iron Man Submariner.
All right. Joel is going vintage.
Congrats on that, Joel.
Big hit. CGC 9.0. Are you going to call that a very high grade for vintage?
Very high grade.
Very high grade. Old school comic. There you go, Joel. Congrats. Joseph up next.
I think I looked that up, and the average grade for that comic was like a 5.0 or 6.0 maybe.
Oh, mommy. Nice pick. Hey, what's up, Bruce? Bruce. Joseph from the great state of Maryland, I think. MD, Maryland. Could be Maryland. There's a lot of M's out there.
Spot. He's going for the spot. Nice.
Oh, I'm jealous, man.
That's one of Dane's picks. Dane got that for the vault. He was pretty happy about getting that.
Dude, I love that. I bought that from a guy. His video game collection is unbelievable. He has Pop 1 Superman in a perfect grade. It's worth like $50,000 or $100,000. The guy I bought that from is a video game guru.
Not the guru.
I'm jealous, man. That's a very cool item. We'll wrap that up so it doesn't scratch too. Scott from Oklahoma up next. And I guessed your state right. Can we get a boom there for Maryland? There you go. Having some crab cakes tonight. Scott's selection is in. The draft pick is in.
Transformers, great pick. Love that comic.
First appearance of the Dinobots. Again, the grade, we've had that comic before, but it wasn't a 9.8.
It wasn't 9.8. We had like a 9.4, I think.
Pretty solid. James in his creepy white van up next. From Trevor's favorite state, Kansas. Corey in Facebook says, how often do we do comics? Not very often, Corey. However, we have 2 cases left of this. There's going to be one break next week and one break the week after that. So be looking for that on our website. I think it's next Monday, but the Eagles and Buccaneers play next Monday, guys. We may do Tuesday night or something like that. I'm not sure I want to be up against the NFL playoffs. So we'll definitely do one next week.
And the week after.
Yeah, and we'll do it when Trev's here too. So Trev and I can hold hands then.
Spider-Man Wolverine, great pick.
That's a nice cover. I like that cover. That's CBCS, correct?
Yep.
All right, let me change that. CBCS 9.4, Spider-Man Wolverine. Going to go to James.
And James Conn already got his first one in.
That's 3 James in a row, by the way. 3 James in a row. Just saying.
So James Conn, Superman #1.
All right, Superman #1, version 2, the first appearance of Metallo in a 9.8, goes to the 6th spot. And then James up again, back to back. We'd love to see you guys in our other 2 cases of this. All right, number 7, Alex Kotkin. That is the Action Comics sketch.
Great sketch.
9.8 Signature Series. That's what SS means, guys. Signature Series. Alex Kotkin, Action Comics. TJ up at the 8 spot. Tyler? Hey, get in there, Justin. Then you can join our fantasy league next year because you're a customer. Then you can join the trading post and be everyone's buddy in there. Or maybe you're already in our trading post, Justin.
Mario.
Maybe you're an honorary member. Who goes?
Mario Brothers.
Oh, Carly's going to be mad at you, TJ. Carly's going to be very upset that she didn't get that. She's not in the break, though, so forget her. All right, Super Mario number 1 goes to TJ. Quentin up next, driving around in his car in Alabama. It's an electric car. I'm trying to remember, Quentin. Are you kind of new with us? When's the last time you did a break? I'm trying to remember when Quentin was with us last time.
It's been a little while.
Seems familiar.
No, he's done a few. Superboy.
All right, first appearance of King Shark. Superboy number 9. Superboy number 9. What year is that?
1994.
All right, 94. All right, 1994, Superboy goes to Quentin. Rudy is going to get the final bonus item. We'll do those in a minute, but your selection. Oh, yeah, Justin was in Facebook timeout. Oh, electric cars are illegal in Alabama. I got you. It's full gas, guys. Full gas.
Daredevil, Origin of Echo.
All right, Origin of Echo, CGC 9.8 Daredevil goes at the 10 spot for Rudy. Rudy always gets in our comic breaks. Thank you, Rudy. Adam LEJ up next.
Going to decide the last two.
Quentin says broke with us in 2019 and then again in 2022. Well, welcome back, man. John, I've got a TriStar product in the back, a sealed case. It's TriStar Entertainment Live. We're eventually going to break that. I need something else to go with it because it only has 5 hits. We may need to merge that with a future comic break or something.
Yeah, we usually do that. Last couple of breaks, if you go back and look, we have 1 or 2 items that aren't comics usually, but
Mike
this one,
Tyson and
this one we just went more comic heavy.
Still got a few surprises for you guys. You'll see in the next 2 cases, but you may see some TriStar combined with some stuff later. Brand Ek, not Brand Ek, the first ever parody of a Marvel comic. Not Brand Ek. I think Stan Lee was involved with that one. I'm not sure. I read about it.
Andrew with the first Jubilee. Nice last hit.
First Jubilee goes to the last spot. Is that a surprise? You think that's kind of fell a little far?
Yeah.
All right. Uncanny X-Men 244 goes to the 12 spot. We got some bonuses to do. I'll let Trevor kind of type those in parentheses here as we go. And I got a spot here where we can type in. I'll have Trev type in those bonuses as I reveal them. So, apologize for the camera, guys. Apologize for the camera here. It's not ideal for showing comics. I've already got my other one put away.
Get the non-comic first.
All right, this is a card. This is a Masters of the Universe He-Man. This is a animation cell. This is an actual animation cell from the cartoon. Let me put something behind it here. And this is signed by Tom Cook. PSA, DNA certified on the auto. The cell is not graded, but the auto is certified. Masters of the Universe cell. That's kind of a cool item. If you're a child of the 80s like we are.
Animated. The guy that signed it is a creator, animator, artist.
Voice of He-Man, right?
Was he the voice?
I thought he was the voice of He-Man. Look that up, guys. You can determine what his role was. I thought it was, but I may be wrong.
I just know he pretty much had everything to do with the cartoon when it first came out.
Oh, yeah, I was the voice of He-Man. That's what it was. Yeah, I was the voice
I thought
of
you were
He-Man.
Skeletor.
No, I was She-Ra's unicorn. I was She-Ra's unicorn. All right, next up.
She-Ra's loincloth.
I was She-Ra's loincloth. I'll just announce these. Teen Titans number 23 from 1982. This is CGC 9.4. First appearance of Blackfire and Vigilante. A little risque on the cover there, kids. The
Great comic.
New Teen Titans. I'll try to get you a kind of a stand-up shot. You guys want a close-up of that one, don't you?
We got this for a steal. I cannot believe we got this as good as we got this.
Trevor said he worked with Dane and they just gave it to him. 9.4 white pages. 9.4 white pages on that one. Teen Titans. And that is, again, 1982. 1982. On the bonus item?
Oh, yeah, that Bebop and Rocksteady. Those were cool.
Joel got the burned wood. I hope you're feeling better, Joel.
Put some salve on that.
Salve?
Yeah.
Tina, do you ever put salve on Trevor? Sorry. All right,
Only when I'm naughty.
I wish I wouldn't ask that. Star Wars number 5, 1977. CBCS Beckett 8.5. First appearance of General Jan Dodonna, Gesundheit, and
Commander Willard, and then Biggs.
I was about to say Wilfred Brimley,
who was Luke's buddy.
Is he from Quaker Oats? Wilfred Brimley,
Commander Willard.
Oh, can't win them all.
And this was a fun one to find. Star Wars number 5, 1977.
Sweet.
And it's a newsie.
Luke. It is a newsstand version. It cost 35 cents back in the day. 35 cents. You can't even buy a piece of gum for 35 cents now. Got a Spalding advertisement on the back. All right. Have you typed them in there?
Tina!
Did you type them in?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to type them in.
Your girlfriend came into chat and you didn't type them in.
This is true.
Tina, you're distracting, Trevor.
She always does.
This is not going to work. Wilfred Brimley had diabetes. There you go. Had diabetes. Get well, Wilfred Brimley. We're thinking of you. Andrew, you're going to get first choice of the bonuses, being the last pick and all. And I'll go ahead and type these in as we go.
It's kind of a hard decision for these.
Andrew CHA, first up. We're going in reverse order. If you got the last pick, you get the first bonus choice. Thanks for that, Justin. Good information. Good information. Trevor's typing the next great novel. It's going to be on the New York Times bestseller list. There you go.
There you go.
It's beautiful. Just waiting on Andrew to make his selection.
Star Wars, please. Star Wars number 5. Man, a couple of these. I actually got this Star Wars at our Comics Curing Cancer charity auction.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was just, nobody else bid on it. And got this for a hell of a buy.
There you go. Adam LEJ, you're going to decide the remainder of this draft. Teen Titans comic, He-Man autographed animation cell. Your choice. Good info by Justin, as always.
Wow.
Always good info by Justin. Very well educated there on the Quaker Oats man himself.
I'm glad you're over on Facebook, Justin.
Yeah, he's not allowed on YouTube. Adam taking the Teen Titans. Teen Titans. How dare He-Man go last? How dare he? All right.
He-Man.
He-Man goes last, and that is PSA authenticated. That is our draft. That is case number 1. Next week, not sure on the day yet, because of the NFL playoffs. We will be doing case number 2 next week, case number 3 the following week. So stay tuned to our website, dynastybreaks.com. You'll be seeing that pop up soon. So thanks for watching. We do have a playlist of every comic vault break we've ever done. Go check that out on YouTube. I'll add this one to the playlist. We'll be right back.